Joining us now, NBC News White House correspondent Kristen Welker. What can you tell us?
Well, Mika, the whole discussion that you guys are having there in the studio, I think has dredged up and revived some of the back and forth that we saw during the 2016 campaign. Hillary Clinton defending her husband, Bill Clinton, saying, look, this was litigated, and sort of used the moment and used this moment in which we're looking at Roy Moore to criticize the current commander-in-chief. Take a listen to what she had to say, and then I'll tell you what President Trump had to say on the other side.
We have a man who's accused of sexual assault sitting in the Oval Office, don't we? And the very credible accusations against him have not been taken seriously.
You just said that, you have a sexual assaulter in the White House. How could you say that about President Trump?
Well, based on the very credible statements that have come forward from, I think, now a dozen women, and really based on his own words. The Hollywood Access tape was not made up. He was describing sexual assault.
Mika, we asked Sarah Huckabee Sanders about the allegations against President Trump during the briefings last week. There have been more than a dozen allegations. Those were aired during the campaign. She continued to insist and reiterate what then candidate Trump said as a candidate, which is that the allegations are not true. President Trump lashed out, by the way, at Hillary Clinton over the weekend, saying this: crooked Hillary Clinton is the worst and biggest loser of all time. She just can't stop, which is so good for the Republican Party. Hillary, get on with your life and give it another try in 3 years. So sort of baiting her to re-enter the race. But Mika, look, this is an issue that I don't think is going to go away and will be a centerpiece again during the briefing.
My oh my God was not actually to Trump's tweet for the first time ever. Kristen Welker, thank you, you guys.
Thanks.
I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry, actually. Hillary Clinton needs to stop. She needs to stop talking about this topic unless Bill Clinton wants to come forward and apologize for being a sexual harasser, for settling with women, for what happened with he needs to apologize. He needs to apologize as quickly as Al Franken did, as much as Mark Halperin did, and as much as he wants to. These men who are apologizing, we need to deal with them. But if you're not going to apologize and it's clear you've done something wrong, please, please, you, the politician, and your wife, the politician, need to not talk about these issues. Just don't, okay? Unless you want to come to the table with some honesty, because this is why we're here. This is why we're here with Donald J. Trump, the guy who ran pageants and had enough on the record to know that he doesn't have a great record with women, who is destroying every step that we have made in the past 10 years for women, setting us back. This is why he's here, because of hypocrisy.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.